Wisdom shines in talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. My comments bring this profound wisdom into your experience. Use YouTube's closed captions to read along. Ramana Maharshi says that the realization of the self is not a matter of acquiring something new, but rather it's a matter of removing the obstacles that prevent us from realizing our true natures. These obstacles are the various misidentifications, tendencies, and habits that arise in the mind and create the illusion of individuality and separation. These are examined as you investigate and inquire. The key to realizing the self is to turn the mind inward and abide in the stillness and silence of the heart. This requires sustained practice and effort to overcome the habits of the mind and to cultivate a deep and abiding awareness of the self. This is a matter of direct experience, not cognitive understanding with the mind. To find this experience, Ramana tells us to inquire, practice self-inquiry, asking, "Who am I?" This practice requires turning the attention inward and asking yourself, "Who am I?" in a reflective and contemplative manner. As you ask the questions, various thoughts and mental impressions may arise, which should be observed, examined in a detached and non-judgmental manner. The goal of the practice is to go beyond the surface level identities and roles that we typically identify with, and to arrive at a deeper understanding of our true nature as the self. You do this practice sitting quietly with the eyes closed, and you begin by asking yourself, "Who am I?" Allow the question to sink in and observe any thoughts or mental impressions that arise in response. As thoughts rise, gently bring your attention back to the question, "Who am I?" without getting caught up in the content of the thought. Over time, with consistent practice, the mind will become more still and focused, allowing for deeper insight and realizations. You can also, as thoughts come up, investigate them. See what misidentification they are built on. See what mistaken idea of happiness is within the thought. Thoughts don't just come up. They rise from your tendencies. These can be dissolved by inquiry into the misidentification and examining within yourself the idea of happiness and the source of happiness. This process also leaves your mind more still and focused. It's important to approach your practice with a sense of curiosity and openness without clinging to any particular answer or concept of the self. All of these are just ideas. Rather, the goal is to allow the question to lead you deeper into the awareness and knowledge of the self, and to let go of all mental concepts and limitations that obscure this knowledge. Through consistent practice, the practice of self-inquiry can lead to a profound and transformative realization of the self as you go beyond the limitations of the mind and recognize your true nature as pure consciousness. These videos help bring Ramana Maharshi's teachings into your direct experience. Subscribe now to help you deepen your understanding and practice to know the self. Just click the subscribe button.